Hey, treasure fans, y'all pal Big D back here again with a Dollar Tree haul. That is correct. Dollar Tree haul. Can you believe that? I haven't done one of these since I actually went back and looked. It's been about a month and a half, almost 2 months since I've actually done a Dollar Tree haul. There just hasn't been very much. My Dollar Trees did get in a few movies in February, but it was nothing. It was just some, what felt like restock from January stuff. There was literally like, I remember I've told you guys before, I have a Best Buy literally like within a stone's throw of my house. And they got a couple boxes and it was the same stuff I saw in January, which almost felt like there was just a holdover, but there wasn't anything there. I didn't buy anything, which was really weird to walk into a Dollar Tree, see a ton of movies and not buy even one. But, there just wasn't anything there. This was the first time I got some stuff. Now, I'm not saying that this Dollar Tree is the best haul ever, because there was a lot of DVDs and a few Blu-rays, but I think I picked up a couple good things that looked really interesting. I did pass on a lot of them. There's a lot of stuff I passed on. There's quite a few things that are actually already owned. And there was a lot of replication from January, and I did see some more stuff from December's waves that were in there too. But I did manage to pick up a few Blu-rays and a few DVDs. I hit 4 stores total and got all these out of the 4 stores. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show them to you and see what we got. All right, I'll start off with the metal pack. I did get another pack. This one is classic Charles Bronson. I got like a Mobsters one and another one. This was one I hadn't seen. Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson's awesome. So I grabbed that. Another one of those tins. These are pretty neat. So I got that. Then I'll show you, that was all I got for the steel pack thing, you want to call them. All right, let's talk about DVDs. I did get this one called High Noon. It looked pretty interesting. It does have Sean Patrick Flannery in it, so I figured I would give it a shot. I don't know, it was like a kind of a horror movie western maybe or something, so I grabbed that. Oops, gotta move this out of the way. Oh, maybe not. Okay, next, just because the title, and let's see, who was in here that I saw that I was like, oh, yeah. So, Manu Intramia. I'm sorry, I always butcher his name a lot, but he was actually in Star Trek Voyager. He played a character called Icheb. I actually met him, gosh, it's got to be 15, 20 years ago at this point. I met him. I actually had got off him. He helped me get an entire autographed script from Star Trek Voyager. So I haven't actually had an autograph. It's the final episode script for the final episode of the series, signed by the entire cast, along with Marina Sirtis and Jonathan Frakes. I think because John somehow he had bumped into him and they signed it. So, but I do have that. I got it from him. So I saw this and I was like, I'm just gonna grab it. So I got that. This is another cool one, a Walmart one. Apparently it was at Walmart, but this is the Screaming Skull collection. I got the vampire one, and there was another one I got in too. So I saw this and figured, why not? Some of these old black and whites are great. There's times I'll sit down on a Sunday and just throw in a disc like this and just watch like 3 or 4 black and white movies. I just really enjoy them. There's something about a black and white movie that sometimes modern movies lose. So yeah, I picked it up. Looks pretty neat. What is there on here? We got the Screaming Skull, the Mad Monster, Tormented, Scar of Death, Atomic Age, Vampire, and more with Bela Lugosi and Fay Wray. I mean, just some great actors and actresses. So there we go. All right, next I got this movie called The Feed. I just thought it looked neat. It does come back at one of Film Awards, stuff like that. So it looks like kind of like, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of Wreck, like that scene from Wreck. So yeah, check it out. Next is a Shudder. I'm trying to get all the Shudder ones that I can get from them. And it's funny because I go to Walmart now, because I usually do my grocery shopping at Walmart, and I go over to the the Blu-ray DVD section every time to look under there. You see a ton of Shudder movies. I'm like, ooh, that's new, ooh, that's new, that's new. And I used to try to grab them all. I don't anymore because they all pop up at Dollar Tree a couple months later. I literally remember seeing this in I think it was like November at Walmart. So it's another one of their Shudder exclusive movies. Looks really cool. Love the slipcover. It's an embossed slipcover. So I grabbed that. I really want to get this. I actually really like the Shudder movies. They're really good. I had Shudder for a while until we had a little bit of financial issues last year, so I had to cut away some of my streaming services. And now that we've gotten through that, I should get Shudder again. I really liked it. I watched quite a few movies on there. Let's see what we got next here. Next one is Evil Little Things. I don't know. It just sounded kind of cool. It has Zach Galligan in it, so figured why not? We'll check it out. You know, Evil Little Things kind of looks like a Gremlins ripoff or a Ghoulies ripoff, so grab that. I love movies like that. Next is a movie called Temple. It was by the writer of You're Next and Blair Witch and the exclusive producer of The Ring. So, I mean, I love those movies, you know. Although, can I say this about Blair Witch? I want to say this about Blair Witch. I remember seeing Blair Witch in the theaters. This is no joke. I saw Blair Witch the day it came out. I remember it was really huge. It was like this massive movie. It didn't play in the big theaters in my hometown. It played in the smaller like niche theaters. But I remember how huge it was, and everybody was talking about it. It was all about that, all about. And the same day I saw that movie, I went and saw Deep Blue Sea, which quite literally is one of my favorite movies of all time. But getting back to Blair Witch, I gotta say, I recently went back and watched it again. Man, that movie does not hold up very well. It doesn't. It just does not hold. Once you know what the ending is, none of the movie's even creepy anymore. I was really surprised. That happens a lot when I watch movies. You know, some of the movies that I really enjoyed, maybe in the 80s or 90s, you go back now and watch it, like, oh man, you know, just because movies change and things are different now. But that movie just, at least in my opinion, doesn't hold up very well. I watched it and it was like, it was fun to watch again. It was nostalgic to watch again, but it really lost a lot. I find myself getting a little bit bored at certain times. So there you go. The next one I got, and this just looked really cool. It's American Psycho for the digital age. It's called Spree. I just watched American Psycho the other day, and it'd been a while since I watched it. I forgot how much I enjoyed that movie. So I figured, why not? Let's check this out. And it does have David Arquette in it. There you go. So I picked that up. I kind of wish I got the Blu-ray on that, but whatever. This next one, and most likely this is going to go to my my sister-in-law who loves paranormal stuff, but this is Paramount Hunting, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. It's got 7 different stories on there. I guess paranormal stories on there. So it was a Walmart movie too, but I picked that up. Next, we got A Night of Horror, Nightmare Radio, 8 Terrifying Tales to Haunt You. I'm assuming this could quite possibly be an anthology. So I love anthology movies. I absolutely love them. Especially when they intertwine with each other. So yeah, I grabbed that. Got a few more DVDs here. I did pick up this cheesy one called Blood Immortal. It looks pretty darn cheesy, but my wife loves vampires. Those are like, I'm the zombie guy. She's the vampire girl. So pick that up. Next, this one was just... It's got 7 movies in it for $1.25. You can't go wrong. It looks absolutely stupid, but I can't go wrong with it. It's Kung Fu Zombies. Yeah, I don't know. Kung Fu Zombies. I mean, I'll flip the back for it, but I'll read them to you. You got Shaolin versus Evil Dead, Shaolin versus Evil Dead 2, Kung Fu Zombie, We're Going to Eat You, Spirited Killer 2, Spirited Killer 3, and Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave. Here's my problem with this one, though. I'm stoked to have it, but it's got Spirited Killer 1, 2, and 3. Where's 1? So if anybody knows, if maybe it's a different title, let me know, because I will end up watching these, but I don't want to watch 2 and 3 if I haven't seen 1. So let me know on this one. So there's that. Then I picked this one just because it's got Paul Rudd, and I absolutely love Paul Rudd. Kristen Bell apparently is in it. It's 4 movie features called, Watermelons, and then it has American Virgin, Busted, 50 Pills, and Far Out Man. Now, it's an Echo Bridge, and I've expressed my issues with Echo Bridge in the past. Not saying Echo Bridge is always bad, but a lot of times some of these movies could be terrible. Now, usually when they have a bigger actor like a Paul Rudd, Echo Bridge does pretty good. But if there's like a lot of no-name people in there, like Deadheading, then it's absolutely terrible. So, but I figured $1.25 I would try it. Another Walmart sticker. That's it. Yep, Walmart. All right. Next, we picked up this one. I only got this one because it has Tony Todd and Michael Rooker. Michael Rooker, obviously from the Evil Dead, Walking Dead. And or as you know, he's Mary Poppins, and Tony Todd, come on, is Candyman. Now I heard this movie is terrible, but those 2 actors in it, I had to pull the trigger and try it. If worst comes to worst, I get another DVD case, so I grabbed that. Next one, I love movies like this. Plague. I don't know, it looks super cheesy. Don't know who put this out. Scream Media. Scream Media's okay, so they're not bad. So Australia, what does it say on here? Australia does The Walking Dead, a gripping psychological thriller, offers up healthy scabs and scars. All right. So, interesting. We'll see. But I love movies like this. I love apocalyptic movies. I love movies where, like, all of society's crashed down, everything's gone to shit, you know, and you got to figure it out. So, there we go. Got that. Next, I got, just because, Scarecrow's Revenge. again. It didn't look too bad in the back. I don't think it's, what is this? It's ITN. I've actually had some good luck with their movies lately, so I grabbed that. And the last DVD I got, and it's only because I am a massive fan of shark movies. I have been since I was a kid. I've talked about the channel before. Mom took me to go see Jaws 2 when I was like, 6, 7 years old. Scared the living shit out of me. But I've loved shark movies ever since then. So this is just Nightmare Shark. I'm sure it's stupid, but why not? I grabbed that. So I got that. Those are the DVDs. Now here's the Blu-rays. Not as many Blu-rays, but I got a few. And actually most of them are anime, which was really weird. I don't usually pick up a lot of anime, but for $1.25, I figured why not? So the first one I got is Satellite Girl and Milk Cow. I have no idea. I don't know. And it's funny because this Shout Factory put this out too. So there's that. The funny thing with anime is I worked at Suncoast for Motion Picture Company for over 10 years. You'd think I'd know more about anime. I really don't. I know some anime, but some of this new stuff I have no idea. This one here, this next one is some Ghost in the Shell, which I do own. I've seen. I really like that movie. This is called Napping Princess. Again, I have no idea. It's in this Shout Factory. Got a lot of Shout Factories. So grab that. The next one I grabbed was Daunton Laughing Under the Clouds. Again, I have no idea. It's Shout Factory also. So there's that. I don't know. Some of it looked interesting. For $1.25, I'm usually willing to take, especially if it's a Blu-ray, I'll take the risk. This next one is Liz and the Blue Bird. It's Shout also. So I don't know. I always find it really weird when Shout stuff ends up at Dollar Tree. So let me know if any of these anime titles, if you've seen any of them, if they're any good or not. I'd really appreciate it if you did, just because if you're like, no, everybody says no, Daunton is really terrible, then I won't watch it. So there's that. And then that's it for the anime, I think. Yeah, that's it for the anime. No, one more. Let's see here. Sound Euphorium, the movie. Again, I have no idea. It's Shout, but I have no idea. It does have bonuses with English voice cast. There you go. So, there you go. So that's it for the anime I grabbed. Now, the next few that I grabbed were all non-anime. So, the first one I got was Duplicity with Julia Roberts and Clive Owen. Something tells me I've seen this. It's oddly enough, it's Mill Creek. Look. Mill Creek. But, two big actors. I'm sure. I remember this coming out in theaters a long time ago, so I'm sure it's pretty good. So, got that. This one was just weird, and I already own this movie, but I don't know. I grabbed it anyways. It's Fast and Furious 6, but it's in this weird cover. Like, I think this is Canadian or something. I'm not 100% sure. Or no, maybe not Canadian. It could be for Spain. All right. Let's see here. It does not really say. Entertainment. But I figured, why not? It looks really neat. I'll probably end up giving this to somebody that I know, but I just thought that was really neat. So for $1.25, I grabbed that. And the last two, this one, I remember seeing it at Best Buy several times, and I almost pulled the trigger a couple times because the cover looked good. But it was like $14.95, but for $1, this is called Rendell. Was this Rendell Dark Vengeance? I have no idea. I think this is a Shout one too, isn't it? Yep, Shout Factory. I have no idea, but I did want to see. It looked kind of interesting to me back in the day. I just want to pay $14 and some change, but for $1.25 I'll pull it. So I got that one. And the last one I got, and it's produced, it's done by the writer of Boba Hotep and Cold in July, which I've never seen Cold in July, but Boba Hotep, it's a Shudder film, and it's called The Pale Door. So I don't know. It's most of the Shudder stuff I've been finding at Dollar Trees has been on DVD. So this was actually a Blu-ray on it. So it looks like it's a horror kind of Western type thing. So of course I had to grab that. There was only one. So out of all 4 stores I went to, this was the only one I saw out of all of them. So I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm stoked to check it out. So that is it for my Dollar Tree haul. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so there's that. Please leave me some comments down below. Have you seen any of these movies? And if you have, please let me know. Especially on the Kung Fu ones. Have you seen the other two? Or is there a first one to that? Does it have a different name? I don't know. Let me know. I'd really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe. and push the bell notification on this video. I want to see if I can get to maybe 600 viewers this year. I think I'm at 5 something right now, so I'm gonna push it a little bit to see what I can do. Thank you so much for watching. One other side note, if you have not watched it and you're a Star Trek fan, even remotely, especially the Next Generation, I highly recommend watching Picard Season 2. The first 2 episodes have been, in my opinion, some of the best Star Trek that's been out there in a long time. With that being said, also, did you see the Strange New Worlds trailer that just came out? Which will probably be my new favorite series. And also the Obi-Wan Kenobi series trailer came out, which looks absolutely amazing as well. To see some of the characters from Rebels come to live action is pretty darn cool. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Go to your Dollar Trees this weekend. Let me know if you got anything from Dollar Trees yourselves. Like I said, pickings are kind of weird this time, but hey, it's Dollar Tree movies. So please all take care. Please be safe out there with a war going on right now and so many things going on. It's just it's nice to take a moment and reflect on what you have. So please, everybody, be safe. Always keep hunting, because you never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.